Welcome back to Truck Spotting Great Lakes. We are currently in BC on Highway 3. Beautiful area, beautiful scenery. We got mountains up here that actually have snow on them. Middle of summertime, and they still have snow on them. Now that's mountain. It's a beautiful trip so far, and I'm glad you're here to join us and ride with me. It's fantastic. We currently just left Calgary, Alberta, probably 3.5, 4 hours ago, 3 hours ago, something like that. So I guess it's been about 3.5 hours, I guess. So if you follow from Calgary down Highway 2 and you keep on going, you come down to Highway 3, you take a right, which is west. You go west on Highway 3 and you get into BC, and about 45 minutes into BC is where we are right now. And it's absolutely beautiful here. Maybe, just maybe, we might see a moose or something right here, walking across the road or beside it or whatever, right? Telling you, anybody that lives here, if you guys do live in an area like this, I'm gonna say you guys are extremely lucky. It is absolutely beautiful around here. When I retire, we're planning on being up here, checking this out, going into California, going into BC, going in. We're not planning on staying in one spot. Plan on getting ourselves a fairly big pickup truck, maybe a dually or something, maybe, and a 44 feet long fifth wheel camper, toy hauler, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna live in that until we can't live in it any longer, until we're in a home or whatever. And that's the only time that you're gonna see us sitting in one spot. When we're too bloody old to do anything or drive, and they have to pry my hands off that steering wheel and put me in a home. That's the only way I'm going to get off this highway. I won't drive truck anymore. Like, I've been driving truck now 24 years. I like it still. It's still exciting to me. My father, he's been driving truck for a long time. 50 years? Probably, around there. He doesn't really like it anymore, but that's all he does. That's all he knows how to do. He should be retired by now, really. He's semi-retired. He only works 3 or 4 days a week. He's 69 years old. And, he's still driving, but he absolutely hates his job. You know, I'm hoping not to get to that point where I absolutely hate my job. I'm hoping to get out of behind these wheels, or this wheel of the truck, or a truck, way before that happens. No, I don't want to drive for the rest of my life. I do not want to die behind a wheel or in the bunk. I don't want to do that. I want to be able to enjoy my life. What life I would have when I retire. So, that's the whole idea. And come out and check out this kind of area, you know? Like right now, I have no time. Well, I have all kinds of time, I guess. I don't have to be there till sometime Friday. This is only Wednesday. And I have 394 miles to drive. I do have time to stop and smell the roses, I guess you could say. But as you can see, there's no place to stop. The shoulder here is not big enough for this big 18-wheeler to pull over. That won't even be half the truck right there. I don't know what would happen if I break down on a corner here. That'd be pretty insane. I'd have to put triangles out in the back and the front just to let people know. I'd have to definitely call the cops and get them to show up. And, you know, whatever. That's all I need is someone going around the corner and going around me and having to go into that oncoming traffic and then boom. You know, head-on collision. But downfall is that when you do break down, you break down. You don't have a choice where you break down. Because if you had a choice of where you're going to break down, then my choice would be I wouldn't want to break down. And if I did have a choice of breaking down, I'd definitely want to be breaking down inside of a town. Or in a spot like this. Little turn off right here. Here I am talking away about that stuff, and just to look at the scenery, like, it still blows my mind on the beautiful scenery here. Like I'm telling you. Now you saw that pickup truck with that big honking trailer, the camper trailer? That's what I want. The pickup truck with this tiny little trailer in front of us is a toy hauler. It's still bigger than the trailer I have. I do have a trailer. It's 21 feet long from bumper to hitch, 18 inside. That's all we really need. We got a slide out. Oh, look at this. This is interesting. This is pretty cool. We got a little tunnel that we have to go through. That's cool. This is cool. Check that out. Turn my lights on. Look at this. That's cool. Now we're getting into that really nice scenery now. Maybe I'll have some chicken Alfredo tonight. If I can't find a place to eat. I would like to bring a pizza along with me. Or something like that. I don't know about you guys, but I love my KFC. If they can just sell the skins of the KFC, or the chicken, you know, get a bucket of chicken and a side of skins, oh, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? So fattening, but oh my god, so damn tasty. I like Popeye's chicken. It is pretty good chicken. And Chester's chicken is really good too. And then there's Roy Rogers chicken. I used to get that all the time. That's good chicken too, if you get it in the right spot. But that's like anything. It's like KFC. I remember going into KFC down in Mississippi and buying just a bucket of chicken. Just a bucket of chicken. I couldn't give it away. I couldn't eat it. I couldn't give it away. No one would eat it. It just, I don't know. It was how they cooked it, or I don't know. I don't know what they did, but it was so nasty. But then you go somewhere else, like we had KFC in Myrtle Beach. Oh my God, was that ever good? Thing is, it's just different in Canada than it is in the States. We have different foods in Canada as there is in the States. But in the States, the KFC doesn't have French fries for a KFC. At least the one in Myrtle Beach didn't. They had mashed potatoes, which is a cool idea, but when you grew up with French fries and gravy with your KFC, then introducing mashed potatoes is kind of weird, but it was fantastic. Just like in United States, Taco Bell. Taco Bell is different than it is in Canada. Taco Bell in the States, I swear they give you more meat, more everything in the taco, but they don't have French fries. They have nachos. In Canada, they have they call it Fry Supreme. So you get your taco, and the taco doesn't have a lot of meat and everything else in it, so it's kind of small. But then you get your Fry Supreme. Now the Fry Supreme is the same kind of meat that you have in your taco, and that goes on top of your French fries. And then you get sour cream. You get that plattered on top of that, and then you get your nacho cheese, and that goes on top of that. And then you get your what else is it? Your cheese. Did I say cheese already? Get your cheese, and then I think it's the green onion on top, and that's all on top of French fries. That's like the bomb. But you can't find that in the States. Just like in Canada, we have now I'm having a brain fart here. Poutine. So it's French fries, cheese curds or whatever, chunks of cheese, and gravy. And when the gravy hits the cheese, it melts the cheese. And then whenever you go in and grab your French fries with your fork, you get your gravy and your cheese comes out with it, and it's the best. But you can't buy it in the States. You can buy it in Canada, you can't buy it in the States. What blows my mind is the United States has a lot of things that they love their bacon. Love their bacon. I've never had it before, but they have bacon ice cream. Bacon ice cream. But they don't have bacon potato chips. Now in Canada, we have bacon potato chips. So, potato chips that have powdered bacon on it, or sour cream and bacon, or smoky bacon. And it's all these different kinds of potato chips, and they're so good. But United States doesn't have that. Just like ketchup chips. United States don't have ketchup chips, or all dressed chips. So ketchup chips, I actually had one person say to me, well, when you open up the bag of chips, is your potato chips all soggy? And I says, no, why would they be soggy? Well, with all the ketchup that's inside the bag, it's powdered ketchup. And then the all dressed is, well, almost every flavor out there, you mix it all together, and it's, I don't know exactly how they make all dressed potato chips, but all dressed, I I'm guessing there's almost everything out there, right? They're good too. But then the States has a bunch of things that we don't have. And I can't name any of them off right now. Sorry. But the fact that I can go back and forth, I can bring some of that stuff home. I've introduced some of that stuff to my family and friends. Like they have Snickers bars, but they have white Snicker bars, like white chocolate on a Snickers bar. They got a bunch of different things, right? Here I am talking about food, and I'm hungry. Worst thing to do. Worst thing to do. Yeah, I'm talking about food, and yet there's beautiful scenery I should be talking about. Now, the camper in front of me, you don't notice it, the little vent on top, right behind the air conditioning, blue and it's bouncing up and down. I wonder if they know that it's open. Obviously they don't know it's open, because if they knew it was open they would have closed it, because you can easily rip that off. I got a trailer and I never had it where it's ripped off. I went and bought a cover that went over it. So now I can keep my vent open, and my trailer doesn't get wet, my bathroom doesn't get wet when it rains. And when I'm driving down the highway, it doesn't rip off. Ugh. Sorry, I'm yawning again. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. I'm not going to sing the rest of it, because I really don't want that stuck in my head, right? I just can't stop yawning. Most of the day I was sitting in a truck stop doing nothing, waiting for a load. That was half the day. It's actually a little bit over half of the day. I finally get a load. I gotta go pick up. I gotta pick up a load of apples. A load of apples. Guys, look to your right or left in those woods, you might get lucky. You might see a Bigfoot or something. Kind of crazy, isn't it? I believe in a lot of things. I believe in aliens. I believe in spirits, ghosts, demons, and a all that stuff. Why not? But, and I do believe that there was at one point a Bigfoot. With the amount of people that is living on this earth, and where we are going and where we have been, you would think, just think, that there would be a sighting or, you know, one of them walking around or going through someone's trash, or a video or whatever of one of these Bigfoots. But yet, still, with all the technology that we have, still, no one has seen a Bigfoot. I know I can say, or you can say the same thing about spirits, but there is proof out there of them. Same with aliens. There is still proof out there that there are aliens. We cannot be the only life forms in this area, in this galaxy. We cannot be the only life form. I don't want to believe that. So, and I would like to think that when you do pass away, that there is somewhere that you go. So many people believe that once you die, that's it. You're nothing. There's nowhere. It's just nothing. You don't exist anymore. You vanish. There's nothing. So I guess if I believe in spirits, then whoever believes in Bigfoot, I guess they can believe in that, right? I guess that's the way it works, right? Who am I to say that there's no such thing as a Bigfoot? Right? But I just think that if there was a Bigfoot, someone would have seen it by now. And there's so much evidence out there and unbelievable things that you know that there are spirits out there and demons and all that stuff. I know scientists say there's no such thing, as that can't be possible. Well, how do they know? And I guess that comes back down to the Bigfoot experiences. How do you know that there isn't one, right? I like to keep my mind open. I should have that open because there is things out there that you just cannot explain. Things that just happens. I've said it on a video before, or 2 videos before, on how I was born, and not just that I came out of my mom, but a different way of things. I have a bit of a genetic, I don't know if you'd say default, but you just can't fix it, and it's made me who I am. And yeah, it's made me, wow, these are rough roads. It's made me have to be open-minded in the process of it. I have to be open-minded, just because. You have to be open-minded to have to try to explain things that has happened to me, things that's happened that trying to tell you without telling you guys. You know how hard that is? Pretty hard. So, I was born with an extra chromosome in my body. And it's done some things to my body that would not have done if I didn't have the extra chromosome in my body. And because it is doing what it's done to me, I had to be open-minded. So, there you go. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know, then, well, maybe later on, maybe I'll tell you a little bit more about it. I'm just a little on the different side, but hey, you know what? What really is normal? What's normal? Is there such thing as normal? I've accepted me for who I am, but not everybody will accept me for who I am. So, that's why I don't really tell everybody what it is that I have, or what has happened to me in the process. Because I really don't want everybody to know. And those are nice cars, wow. But if you have seen me in person, then you know a little bit. Anyways, some of you have seen me in person. Especially if you guys have seen me in videos doing walk-arounds at truck shows and things like that. There's only 2 of us that do it. And put it this way, I'm the taller one. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope I didn't get you guys all puzzled. Oh, hey. There's a truck stop here. All this time I've been waiting to find somewhere to get something to eat quickly. And here is a truck stop. That's pretty cool. And it happens to be a Flying J, which is still cool. It looks like it's a really rough parking lot. That's a pretty cool log cabin right there. Man, that's nice. So see, we gotta take a wide turn because we're in a big truck. We got this huge trailer. 53-foot trailer. Look at that scenery. Wow. Look Look at all these potholes. Wow. Oh.